Hi, welcome back to Intuitive Insights in Tarot by me. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Rygar, Tracy Bryan, Julie Ray, Mama Bear, Hawthorne, Rhonda Brown, Tony Nguyen. Tony, you're the Tony that was my boss in Vietnam at AVA language school? I'm glad you're watching. Thank you for being here. Pat Carey and Artsy Fart 66. You've all subscribed in the past couple days. I especially want to thank Lynn Ostrin from Divine Central. She sent me a list of tutorials and videos to help me grow my YouTube channel. In one of them, the advice was to comment early onto a big channel and hopefully get some attention from the creator themselves. In this case, I watch Tarot by Janine every episode she's on, wherever she's at. I've learned so much for her. I feel like I know her. I feel like she's my family, and listening to her always brings me great comfort, which is what I want to do. I don't want to copy her. I don't want to be just like her. But what I want to do is I want to bring comfort and understanding to people. So I went onto her channel and I just made a comment. I mentioned my channel, and a lot of people responded to that. So thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Janine. If you happen to see this, I love you. You're the best. Thank you for helping me grow this channel. I would really like it to be a success. And the other business I want to discuss is the latest video I did on Alec Baldwin was cut off at the end. I don't have very good hardware, technical hardware for doing this. My phone has very little memory. It glitched while I was trying to upload it. The first time I did it, it was really bad, and I'd already deleted it from my phone, so I had to go into Google Cloud, restore it, and upload it again. And I thought it was complete, but the end of it got cut off. But suffice it to say that Helen Reed, well, you see when I start shuffling, the ace pops out about Helen Reed. Well, that's pretty much what the reading said. She was complicit in it somehow. Now, the other thing I'd like to address in this video is a comment from a viewer who said something like, there's that pentagram on the front of your cards. This is what she's talking about here. She just said, he or she, I can't remember who it was, said that pentagram question mark, which I take as a question. You want to know what the pentagram means. First, let me just say that I didn't have a choice of cards to choose from. I went to the local bookstore here. I live in not a big town on the outskirts of Bangkok, and they only had 3 sets of tarot cards. I had very little money. One set was too small, and I wanted something that would show up on camera, and this set was only $10. Okay, so I bought this set, and you can see it's Thai. It was printed in Thailand. The booklet was in Thai. So this is coming from Thai culture, okay? And you'll see that the pentagram means something totally different to Asian people. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read from Got Questions. Okay, so this is what they have to say about the pentagram. The pentagram has been used as a religious symbol throughout the world from the beginning of recorded history. The most basic pentagram is simply a 5-point star drawn with one continuous line broken into 5 segments and with one point of the star facing up. Today, however, when we say pentagram, we usually mean a 5-point star with one or two circles drawn around it. Sometimes such a symbol includes other small markings denoting a particular magic sigil, a symbol used in magic spells. An inverted pentagram displays the star upside down, with one point facing down and two facing up. Whichever form is used, the pentagram has always been assigned a 5-part symbolism. The pentagram was used in ancient Chinese and Japanese religions to symbolize the 5 elements of life. In the Japanese culture, the symbol was also considered magical. Ancient Babylon culture was also using the pentagram to represent the various gods and religious beliefs of their own. In Christian symbolism, the basic pentagram without a circle was originally used to represent the 5 wounds of Jesus Christ. It was soon supplanted by the symbol of the cross, but the pentagram was still recognized as a Christian symbol for a few hundred years after Jesus' resurrection. Some say the continuous line was also considered symbolic of the Alpha and Omega. Christian influence academia in Europe during the Enlightenment rediscovered Pythagoras' interest in the pentagram, which contains the golden ratio. Pythagoras' study went beyond mathematics. Though he assigned the 5 ancient elements to the 5 points of the star, earth, water, air, and fire, on the 4 lower points, and spirit to the topmost point. Depending on the mythology, the arrangement usually indicated the correct ordering of the world, with material things subject to spirit. The Freemasons and Eastern Star Organization have also used the pentagram, the Pythagorean pentagram, often adding their own symbols as well. In the mid-1800s, a researcher of magic declared in a book that the inverted pentagram was a symbol of evil because it presented an inversion of the natural order, placing matter over the spirit world. Since then, the inverted pentagram has had associations with the occult practices and black magic. The Church of Satan uses the inverted pentagram as part of the copyright logo, adding a goat's head framed by the star. Today the pentagram shows up in horror films, thrillers, and crime dramas, reinforcing the symbol's association with neo-paganism, black magic, and occultism. Of course, there's nothing wrong with a star, and the pentagram itself contains no inherent power. It has been used in many ways in many different cultures, including Christianity. It should not be feared, and in and of itself, although we should be aware of what other people are communicating through it. I'd like to add one other thing. You may or may not know this, but that star, the pentagram, is, if you track Venus from Earth, the movement of Venus throughout the year, or years, I can't remember which, it draws a pentagram in the sky. And Venus being the brightest star, well, we see it as a star. That's why we have the symbolism of a 5-pointed star to represent stars. It could have been 6-pointed, 8-pointed, could have been like an asterisk type of thing, but we use this 5-pointed star that we all learn to draw when we're little kids, and teachers put them on our papers and stuff. I believe that originally came from Venus being traced in the sky throughout the year. Okay? So I'm going to keep this short because my memory is running out, and it's gone over 10 minutes already, and I usually have a hard time uploading these. So I hope I answered the question about the pentagram. It's nothing to be feared. I had no choice in it. And by the way, you'll see that this pentagram is right side up. Okay, so there's no dark magic here. There's nothing evil about it. The Asian people don't even think about it that way. So when these cards were printed and created and drawn up, nobody was thinking about black magic. That's something that came into the human consciousness in the 1800s by one writer. Okay, so don't let it bother you. All right, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned. I have another video coming up soon about the Astro World disaster. 8 young people left the Earth plane. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.